Hello, Declan Finn here. A few updates, a few interesting little tidbits going around about, several things that happened last week. I mentioned that I might wind up with a funeral. Well, I've got a funeral. It already happened. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with the aftermath, so things are going to be a little bit shaky. I might wind up filming on a different location. That's the short version. So things will get complicated. Good news. I had a nice, wonderful interview with Daria Anda Giovanni last week. It was wonderful. Mostly because it's nice having a fan who's more enthusiastic about the book than I am. It all went very well, I think. I haven't heard any rumors that I was babbling or incoherent yet. Truth was, my hands were quite literally shaking during the whole process. It was it was entertaining. Also, I had a nice little bit of business with Codename Winterborn. Now, for those of you who don't remember what Codename Winterborn is, it's the other novel I came out with recently from February. It had a free week on Kindle. You go in, you could read it for as long as the promo lasted, which was last Monday to last Friday. And during that 5-day period, I had 96, almost 1,200 readers. So, with any luck, there were people who want to go, ooh, I have to buy this book. We've had a few people who apparently bought the book from it, but that's about it so far. Here's hoping. With A Pious Man, I will be doing the same thing. Only, well, I don't know how I'm going to be going about that just yet. But for you writers who want to do Kindles, well, if you are Kindle exclusive, you can do that trick. There will be very little upcoming. I've got a few things planned. I don't know how well they will shake out. Two amusing bits of business. One, I was told by a listener of my radio interview that well, I didn't know you have become part of the vast right-wing conspiracy. My first thought is, really? Since when? When did I join up? And damn it, if I'm a member of the vast right-wing conspiracy, I want my check. Now. No, seriously. As far as my politics go, read the book. Seriously, read the book. I am very Catholic. Although, politically, that might turn out to be libertarian. Under the heading of, this is what I believe, this is how I believe it, and this is how I practice. Leave me the bleep alone. I don't know if that's libertarian, conservative, some kind of left-wing philosophy. Pick one. I don't care. Leave me the bleep alone. I don't know. Like I said, read the book. If you go to the A Pious Man blog, you also have a few political posts, which usually boil down to, I hate politics, for the love of God, every politician, shut up. Ugh. Besides, if I were truly part of the vast right-wing conspiracy, I'd try to get on Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck. I believe all three of them have ratings in the tens of millions of listeners. So, trust me, I would not be doing only YouTube videos. Anyway, if the political thing becomes an issue at any point, my political beliefs become an issue, then I might wind up doing a blog on politics, which will probably also boil down to, leave me alone. I also have a idea for something coming up on what I call angry reviews. If I do them, I'll explain the concept then. But until then, I'm not going to waste everyone's time. I have the review coming up that's currently in my head, and I have to probably write it out, otherwise it's going to turn into a long rant that turns into 30 minutes and looks like I'm not spitting nails so much as I'm spitting depleted uranium. I've got a blog on movies coming up, which ties into a news-related item in regards to Codename Winterborn. It's a very long story. If you have not read Codename Winterborn or A Pious Man yet, please do so. And if you don't like one, you'll probably like the other. One is kind of straightforward, Codename Winterborn, and the other is more of a mystery and nowhere near straightforward. Again, if you don't believe me on how good it is, listen to Daria Ann's interview with me. She was gushing about the book more than I was. I have a link on my website, declanfinn.webs. I have a link to a Stuart West interview where he winds up comparing my cast to that of the Avengers, which I was kind of speechless, actually. Although I've gotten a lot of comments on my characters. I may have to do a blog on that as well. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. I think that's more than enough. And for the love of God, you guys don't want to listen to me blather on. I've got trailers for that. I've got trailers. I've got blogs. Go read something interesting. Go watch something interesting. At least with my trailers, if it's not the trailers that's fun, it's the music that's fun. Which, pretty much, you have a good trailer music track, you don't need really anything else to go with it. Although that was one thing from Daria, where she complimented me on my book trailers. You go through the channel, they shouldn't be too hard to find. But she loved the trailer so much, she was asking if I did book trailers for other people. The answer is, well, I do now. So, but no, book trailers, at least for me, are fairly easy, since, here's the piece of music, the images usually come to me one right after the other. It's how I do some of my fight scenes. You plug in a good bit of John Williams, and you're good to go. At least I am. Also works with Tchaikovsky a lot. Anyway, I hope everyone has had a good weekend, and hopefully I'll see you around.
Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.